Holy shit. Scared the shit out of me.
All right. Welcome home, everybody, to the newest episode of the Residency Podcast. My name is Jeff Tomastic. We got Lo Raven and Drew Belcher here.
Yes, sir.
We're all alive. Yeah, we're all live.
Still surviving.
There are no guests today, so it's just us, but we have too many topics to even count to go over to you. But before we get into that, I would like to say that we did a giveaway last week, and it went unbelievably.
Killed it. Super hot.
Unbelievably.
Yeah, she was stoked.
Yeah, it was great. So we had a winner. Someone came in, and just to recap, we gave away a $750 Vegas vacation, the ultimate Vegas vacation or staycation.
Or staycation, depends
if you live here. Our winner did not live here, so she got a nice vacation.
Wait, she doesn't live here?
Yeah, she doesn't live in Las Vegas.
Where does she live?
She lives there. She goes to school in Reno, it looks like. So she's got to make a little trek.
So
to
is she
Vegas.
driving 8 hours down here for that?
Probably.
We got to figure this out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she buys a day or she buys a night and she gets a night free. I don't know. I hope she enjoys it. But so the winner got a $350 or $300 food and beverage credit to the Nomad restaurant and a free huge suite at the Nomad Hotel. Unbelievable.
Huge.
So guys,
congrats.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also technically, plane tickets kind of dirt cheap at the moment.
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Gas is
Perfect
cheap.
timing.
Flights are cheap.
She crushed it.
Yeah.
She crushed it.
Well done to her. Guys, we're going to be doing a ton more of these.
Yeah, we like giving stuff away.
Yes. So go to our Instagram at the Residency Pod, and that's where we're doing all of our giveaways. Literally, all she had to do was comment, tag a few people, follow a few accounts, and she won a $750 vacation. So this is something that you guys should all keep in mind going forward. Stay tuned. We don't have one now, but we will have some coming up.
Definitely.
I'm jealous
And
that
how
she won
do
this.
we choose them, Jeff? Just
Yeah,
let
full
the people
disclosure,
know.
we did not know this
Full
girl.
disclosure. Yeah, not at all.
We put them into a random generator.
Yeah, random generator. So if you saw on our Instagram story, posted it too. It literally make sure that you follow all the instructions. You just had to follow a few accounts, comment with some friends to recommend the podcast to them, and then it randomly generated a winner. She was over 21. She won.
Bingo.
And she won.
Simple as that. We have a guest for life. So congratulations to her. That was pretty amazing.
We will never get below 4 subscribers.
Exactly. She and her whoever comes with her.
Her and my mom are now
To
the
the
two
dinner.
listeners.
And we're at 5. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, $300 is a lot. So whoever comes with her to the dinner too is going to show
ton.
some love.
Yeah.
We'll post some pictures from her vacation to show you guys what you could have won and what you can win going forward. Like I said, so follow us at the Residency Pod on Instagram. Also, make sure you're following us on YouTube or subscribing on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on Apple, Spotify. So you can check out everything that we're doing. So that's really important to us. If you can, rate us, do a nice review.
5-star.
Yeah, so we can really amp up on the list.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Tell
friends.
everybody. Share it on the story. Come on, be nice. So that was big for us.
And thank you, everybody, for the great feedback. I've been getting a lot of feedback. People
Yes.
are listening, tuning in. They love our clips. So thank you. We appreciate it.
Constructive criticism. It's been great. A lot of positive, a lot of constructive criticism. I love where we're at for episode 7.
6 weeks strong? 7
Yeah.
weeks strong in
Yeah.
a row.
7 weeks.
Yeah, it's a full-time job we have right now.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm in the swing of it too. This is a
Yeah.
natural thing of my week now
Yeah.
too. Plan it, do
great.
it. You know, I miss you guys, but I don't see you. So this
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
This is
There
good.
we
I want to give a rundown really quick of what we're going to go over today too. Obviously, this is a heavy time here.
It's been a really weird
Yeah.
last 48 hours.
Right. I'm glad we're not deciding to stop doing this or anything too. Everyone still needs to continue their work, continue their passions. Life is going to go on, but we take this extremely seriously. But we still want to give you guys a little bit of real life action, what's going on, our takes on everything coronavirus, as well as still making sure that we're keeping everyone up to date on everything else that's going on that we think that's important. So we're going to go over coronavirus, what's going on here in Las Vegas especially. That's kind of touching us the most. We're going to go over a new acquisition that Pepsi just bought. We're going to go over a new comedy festival that we hope is still going to go on, but is amazing.
It'll probably be canceled in the next couple
concept.
weeks.
It's amazing right now too. We got an athlete who switched over on shoe deals that we think is a little peculiar. We're going to check that out too. We have the biggest broadcasting contract the NFL has ever seen, so we're going to really dive in to see if this is truly worth it. We're going to let you know what Quibi is and if you should give them your money. This is going to be a big deal. Video games, esports is just the biggest thing in the world right now. So we got a new partnership with the NFL and 2K. We're going to go over that, see if we think this is going to be something big going forward. And we also have our two biggest segments, right? We're doing Taste Buds. We're going to answer the most millennial question that there is, what is kombucha?
What the fuck is kombucha?
What the fuck is kombucha?
Yeah.
I'm going to look into the camera and say it again.
Yeah.
Guys, what is kombucha? We're going to tell you right now. We're going to go over some brands. We're going to see if it's actually as good as everybody says to. Full disclaimer, Lo and I are not kombucha drinkers. Drew is completely biased. He mixes butter with his kombucha all the time.
I already have my favorite brand too, and
Yeah.
I'm not shying away from it.
Yeah, so we're going to be even on it, Drew. We'll see so much. And of course, we have Eat It, Drink It, Binge It at the very end. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, just be mindful, this is recorded on Thursday, so all of our coronavirus information might be... Obviously, we might be missing a couple big things that happen in the next few days going to Monday.
Complete apocalypse could happen. within the next
So if
2
you're hearing
days.
this, we're still okay.
Yeah, if you're hearing this, we made it to Monday. So let's hop right in. Look, the biggest thing that happened today, the past 24 hours have been absolute madness. There's nothing we can't avoid here. NBA canceled their season going forward. NCAA canceled
The
March
whole tournament.
Madness, which is unbelievable.
That's actually madness.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
NHL canceled.
Season's on pause.
Season's on pause. ATP tennis canceled. NASCAR says it's going to the next few races with no fans. Coachella postponed. We'll see. South by Southwest
October,
canceled. Biggest events all over the country. Now, of course, it's moved into schools getting canceled in multiple states. People being, not being able to go to work.
Kids are ecstatic.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Broadway is off
Disneyland.
too. Disneyland is closed. Crazy thing is too, Ambrose was just brought into Disneyland. It was so big, we were celebrating it so much too, and they freaking closed Disneyland for the first time ever.
It was during the Food and Wine Festival, right? It's going on right now.
Yeah, during Food and Wine
Yep.
Festival, but now they closed Disneyland. They said for at least a month,
Yep.
and which is who knows how much money you're
Which is
losing on
they
that.
don't close Disneyland for shit.
anything.
So they said they've never closed Disneyland for any reason for more than 48 hours.
Yeah, someone got decapitated on one of the rides. It was shut down for maybe 16 hours.
Yeah, just that ride. Everything else.
Just the ride was shut down. Not even Disneyland. They blocked off the ride, cleaned up some blood, some guts. The show goes on, dude. Mickey Mouse making his rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
sure.
Yeah.
I look.
Because
Disney,
it is a utopia, right? They do everything they can to show that nothing is ever
Yeah,
wrong.
happiest place on earth.
There's no quote unquote security that you visually see, but they're everywhere.
Oh, bro, you say bomb in that motherfucker, you're getting
Yeah.
taken out.
That's tough.
You're getting taken out.
That's tough.
Have you ever been to Disneyland jail? I've been to Disneyland jail.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
My brakes were broken on Autotopia. And so I went down the thing and I crushed into like this
Just full speed.
full speed because my brakes were working.
Did you know they weren't working?
No, I was like pumping the brakes and I was like, oh!
So you knew they weren't working.
At the time. And then
Yeah.
I crash into this lady and her daughter. The daughter hits her face, breaks her teeth, and then files like a complaint, right? And goes, this guy was screaming like, yeah, as he rushed like full speed into me and broke my daughter's teeth. I'm like, no, I didn't. Trust me. So they took me to Disneyland jail, went down there. It's like literally like a police office, right? And then they went and tested the brakes. They found out they were faulty, and then they let me go. But it's a real thing.
Is it legit in there? Is it like?
It's like a real jail.
Does anyone have like stories like doing hard time? Like, yeah, I've been in here for 13 hours.
I just kind of feel like
The
it's a
Pirates of
cartoon
the-
jail. Like everyone's in weird
It's
costumes.
actually in Pirates of the Caribbean when the dogs were there. That's the actual jail.
Oh my God! Just the degenerate guys in there.
Yeah.
We were posting a little
Sir,
clip of
we've
that.
told you that you're not allowed at Disneyland anymore. Sorry. I think when you have to follow the money.
Yeah.
For sure.
If things start like the obviously what's happening the first few days is people were scared. People don't know what's going on too, and you start seeing companies obviously sacrificing. I mean, look, it's one thing for airlines to lose money because people are deciding not to fly.
Yeah,
But when
it's a
people
given.
like festivals and Disneyland and casinos now, nightclubs, restaurants are deciding to close their doors.
And you have to think about these sporting games too.
That's
right?
what I was
It's
gonna say
All
is
the
the
day
sports.
workers
Yeah.
that work at all these
Yeah.
arenas and
Well, it's canceling sports. We were talking about this earlier. Is just the massive macro effect of canceling a sporting event.
Yeah.
One sporting event is so big. All these sporting events, from bars to restaurants to the vendors to merchandise to TV ads to casinos to gambling to, I mean, it's just exponential. Like even around here, like I bet you every single obviously local bar and restaurant just hurts from just the Knights not playing in hockey anymore too, let alone the casinos being a catastrophe. No one's betting on sports. No one's watching any sports. Nothing is happening right now. It's I mean, we've never seen anything like this.
I mean, not as like living adults.
No.
Yeah,
We
not at
weren't
all.
really grown enough during the 2008 crisis to really understand it. This is fucking major, right?
But I think that was different because people then were incentivized. People were trying to incentivize people to spend money, so they weren't canceling things. It was just people weren't able to go to things as much because they didn't have as much money, but they were still being played, and you weren't losing out on everything. This is just
This is promotion of quarantine, right? This is you staying at home. Don't go contact with anybody socially,
Don't do
right?
anything.
And just hide out until it blows over.
But is it still as serious as maybe people are making it out to be?
I think there's a concern, right? I think the goal is to make sure people aren't panicking. The panicking part of it is the part that is very frustrating. And that,
Did you see the stock market today?
yeah,
People
I
are
got
panicking.
crushed.
So
People are panicking.
financially, economically, like if you have a business that relies on international trade, or if you have travel or hospitality, then you are in some serious shit right now.
It's pretty bad right now.
But I think the biggest thing, obviously outside of the economics of it, is today, for instance, I Googled how to get tested in Las Vegas. And it took me 5 minutes on Google to find an article that had the answer in it. And that's a problem.
Well, there's an at-home test now you can do that they just released.
So, but they don't have it here locally yet.
No, yeah, you can literally test yourself. You just breathe in
For like
and
10
hold your
seconds,
breath
right?
for 10
I saw
seconds.
that, I saw that,
And
I
if
read
you
that.
have any, like, if there's any pain or discomfort, you have corona.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
it. That's
I'm not
it.
gonna lie.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
I read that when I woke up and I did it. I was like,
Yeah.
Dr. Drew.
Well, I'm just
perhaps?
saying, if you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds, there's an issue. Maybe just like
You're fat.
let nature play itself
You're
out.
fat at that point too, or you're old.
Yeah, let nature play itself out.
So for the second level of medical advice, after that, you have to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
But then after you go to a doctor, if you're under the age of whatever, 60, 50, and you're not in a true risk of dying, they'll send you home.
they send you home. Yeah.
Or only at that point can they then send you to a testing place to get a test.
So guess how much it is to get tested?
But they said
Isn't it like
it's all free testing. now.
$1,300?
Bro, it's a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, I looked
Even
at it.
with insurance, it's like $1,300, $1,400.
They
Yeah.
said they're passing it right now too that insurance companies will be reimbursed for giving tests and will not charge people. The biggest issue right now too is the uninsured. So the uninsured people, that hasn't been figured out yet. As of right now, as of Thursday, as we're recording this, I'm sure this will get figured out because it's going to become a massive problem for healthcare.
Yeah, I got a text earlier from some insurance shit. Good afternoon, Drew. Hope all is well. Based on the United Group press release, subsequent meeting earlier this week between United Health Group CEO and the president, vice president, and other members of the Trump administration, all costs, shares related to testing for coronavirus will be waived.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's all co-pays, right? Basically, was the
I mean,
same.
I'm assuming.
No, so that's good. So if you're insured, you're good. You can go get tested. The uninsured part,
yeah.
I don't think has been solved yet.
I did the whole breathe in and
But
I'm
like
good.
we said,
Yeah.
Walmart offers it for $35.
Yeah, you can do anything at Walmart
Hey, you
now.
can do anything for Walmart, bro.
Look, I think that's what this like. So look, between the private sector and the $8 billion that the U.S. government just gave the United States to figure this out. This has got it. I mean, we're on the clock now. We've never seen anything like this. I thought this was crazy, so I called my dad and I was like, "Has anything ever happened in your lifetime?" And he was like, "No. Like I was born right when like polio ended." And he was like, "So when I was older, I was told about it." And he was like, "That was the first thing that was truly like an epidemic in my lifetime that was even close to it." And I was like, "Holy shit, fucking polio!"
well, what about H1N1, swine flu, Ebola, all
SARS?
this shit that was going on in the last 10
But
years?
nothing.
It's all been contained.
Yeah, it's all been
right?
contained, but
And that's what
nothing's ever
happens.
canceled stuff like this. Nothing's ever
On
changed
this level, for sure.
a dramatic economic impact like this has before. Like
Yeah.
for instance, I mean, when like Lo was saying, Broadway in New York and shutting down any gatherings of less than 1,000 people, all of a sudden schools being canceled.
Marathons have been canceled. The New York Marathon's been canceled.
Universities sending kids home.
But is it the media's fault?
But that's also too, like back in the day too, your
Is it the
distribution
media's
of this,
fault?
of this content and this media wasn't so impactful like it is now, right?
I think-
if you're looking at it, it's like they're marketing. This is the coronavirus
branding
has
of
the
coronavirus
best,
is
has the
unbelievable.
best branding in the,
Unbelievable. Great
in the last
firm.
century. It's like it's not a PR nightmare. It's they're killing it. They're crushing it.
I think they were talking about some other diseases like they got to really pick up. It was like weight loss or obesity. It was really got to pick up coronavirus's PR team. You know, it's like, I think that at the end of it, when you don't have an answer to something and people start freaking out about it, and then there's all these questions being fired and no one has an answer. Yeah, nowadays in 2020, shit spreads like wildfire.
Yeah.
And the thing is, people don't want to be wrong, right? Usually there's a suppression, right? If the PR teams and other people, especially in those industries, they want to suppress that information so they can still look at the monetization of whatever's going on. Now.
Not now.
Not anymore.
No.
Not
Close it
anymore.
all.
Close
it all.
Now it's a snowball effect.
Turn it all off.
Now people
There's
can't afford
fear.
to stay open. Now you look insane. Like if I saw a sporting event on TV, I'd be like, what the? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Touching people, around people, with people?
Get the fuck out of here.
Sweating?
Do not touch me.
Gyrating?
Gyrating, pulsating on
Pulsating?
everybody. Not happening.
Wanting, wishing, needing? Classic Vince Vaughn.
Do you need that person?
I think now you have this weird little place. Like, for instance, I don't know, like, where's okay. Now, I'm not personally freaking out. I'm just not yet.
No, I'm healthy.
But I'm
good.
I'm worried now about everything else around us. Like, look, all of our industries, right, is like, this is less people going to venues drinking my alcohol, right? This is less people going to the restaurants that
all
you
the way
promote.
around.
Yeah.
This is less people going to the hotels and casinos. This is just less people doing less things. Everyone is just out of their mind right now. And even when someone says like, okay, hey, no European tourists for 30 days, a month, like locally here in Las Vegas, like this city relies on tourism. And if you just say, hey, we're not going to have any European or any Asian tourists come to this city at all for the next whole entire month, and well, domestic travel can happen, but you're just scared out of your fucking mind. But yeah, come on down. You know, it's like, all right, now nightclubs are closing, right? So what officially
Day clubs and nightclubs are closing.
We'll see. Some of them now. In Miami, like Dave Grubman,
Live is shut.
They announced Live and Story closing.
Which is crazy because coronavirus, from what I was researching, again, I'm not a professional, but coronavirus.
Yeah, disclaimer, guys. We'd like to say neither of us
Not
are
a professional.
Professional doctors, amateur, possibly.
100%.
I'm proficient in WebMD.
I'm a big WebMD guy. Dude.
Right. So we are all official amateur doctors, but not actual doctors.
They said the coronavirus cannot survive in 77 degrees and above Fahrenheit weather. Miami's 77 degrees.
Right there, yeah.
Give it another month, Vegas will be way above that.
Yeah.
I mean, if the safest place to be to not catch coronavirus, Vegas.
I told Drew
but
the
in
safest
a
place.
day club.
Is it a day club pool with your head above the water?
Sweating.
Sweating. You're good.
You're good.
I don't know, man.
Dude, that's what they said.
Look, I want this to be fixed as fast as possible. I just think now you have a venue and you're looking at it and you're like, I can't even. I mean, now you look at it like, if I open, am I just going to lose even more money than if I would have just closed? At this point, right?
Yeah, who knows?
You got to pay the people.
With labor,
pay the people, pay the DJs,
Yep.
pay the talent, pay all this stuff too. No one's going to come. You look insensitive. And then I think it's a liability issue, right, too. Let's just say that something happened.
Yeah, if your waitress had the virus and you pass it to the customer,
and they don't
it's
know
a wrap.
because they can't get tested.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, the liability now
I'm
is
suing everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
So you can't have that now too. I don't know. It's wild. I think that for our city that we live in, to be like the epicenter of tourism, I guess besides like a New York City in the United States.
Vegas still beats New York by far.
Yeah, I mean, but just for us, because even the
economy is based on tourism.
Yeah, the economy is based on tourism, and the few residents that we have compared to New York City residents is just the climate of this city is going to. And I think there's a lot of major announcements for Vegas that's going to happen in the next 24 hours, of larger scale things that are happening. I mean, look, take my eyes, but don't take the buffets.
Don't take, goddamn it,
That's the first thing they took.
down.
The first thing they took was the
But you
buffet.
can still go all around the casino floor and fucking gamble all you want. Touch all
the
those
chips.
casino chips.
Right.
Get the liquor from the waitress. Light up that stogie. Go touch all those slot machines. But God forbid, do not go eat in the buffet.
But you will say, if you went like today, where I said I was looking at the gym like from a new perspective, I was like,
Oh,
this
God,
is
no.
weird.
So,
but
to be honest,
if you walked
I'm
into
never
a
one of those
buffet
guys,
right
but
now,
I'm that guy now.
But if you walked into a buffet right now, you'd be like, hold on.
Yeah.
What is this?
I'm not touching those tongs,
Yeah,
bro.
what are you-
Get the fuck out of here?
Have you seen the video of the guy at Whole Foods like dipping in the soup and drinking the soup
that,
from the
bro.
fucking thing?
Like online right now?
He's an older guy. Did you see
The
that?
older guy.
Oh my
he literally
God.
takes the soup thing at Whole Foods.
I think he had like dementia or like
there
some
Corona
sort of,
influencers?
But he for sure thought that he was just doing no wrong.
Jeez.
Just
Puts it back.
tasting that
It
nice
puts it
minestrone
back.
soup before he decides to fill up a cup.
I think
I feel for him, honestly.
I haven't seen the video.
I've grazed the little fruit snack aisles in like Vaughn's. You open
Yeah,
up that
I've
little
had an
thing,
olive.
grab some gummy bears.
I've had an olive.
Stick your little
All this has
grimy
done to
paws
me
in there.
is realized how disgusting people are.
People are fucking
disgusting.
the worst.
People are disgusting.
Yeah.
Like no wonder,
even at
like
the gym when you just took a shower and you put your bare ass on the bench. Like, God damn.
You see that, huh? Just like
It's
old
everywhere.
wrinkly ball sack.
yeah, I mean, okay, that's now we're going on a whole new level too. But I'm just talking about like the grocery store. I walked in the grocery store and I just saw people like grabbing fruits and putting them back, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like people don't give a
Gross.
shit.
It's
They're
gross.
touching their phone, touching their face, touching their body.
Shopping
all
carts,
damn
the
day.
shopping carts.
Shopping carts. They grab an orange, put it back.
I was gonna
grab
go to the store
potato,
after
put
this.
it back.
Not
Touch an
anymore.
avocado, feel
Oh,
it.
yeah,
put it
you gotta
back.
feel all the
Yeah,
avocados.
it's too hard. Too hard. No, I want to grab every single fucking avocado and give
They're
that
expensive.
great test.
You got to triple
The
check.
firm test.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thumping a watermelon. Everybody's over here hugging
I
and
also
thumping.
think the next biggest thing now too was that it was
Fucking
like
thumping.
there was just unnamed people who had it, and then you had like
Athletes.
Rudy
Premier
Gobert,
athletes.
Donovan Mitchell, then Tom Hanks.
Who's the fucking basketball player that was touching all the shit?
Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
What a
like, yo, 7
douchebag
foot.
move that
He
was.
apologized today
Yeah,
for that,
what a
too.
douchebag move that was.
To do it,
I still wouldn't fight him.
that
What a
video
douchebag
clip
move.
that he just kept playing and he was just tapping all the microphones. That was just stupid.
Yeah,
and then
douchebag.
Donovan Mitchell catches it.
On
Or caught
ESPN
it.
last night, they were
Yeah,
live.
his teammate.
Yeah,
Did you fight him?
Donovan Mitchell
Yeah, I
walked
think so.
out with blue gloves on. And a thing. He walks out of their locker room and he goes, sees the camera and like dips out. And they didn't replay
I feel
it.
so bad. It's fucking terrible. And poor Tom Hanks. I mean, come on.
Him and his
I
wife.
know so many people were saying he was like trying to play it off as like a political post. You know, it's like, dude, I don't know if anyone would joke about catching the coronavirus.
And his
No.
wife.
Yeah, like
They got it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But
they
I
got
think
it.
that was interesting because I thought that was really bad and scared everybody, but it was still abroad. They caught it abroad. So it was kind of like, okay. And then you start having forward facing athletes catch, like notable people catching it here domestically. Then the whole sports world freaked out. Everyone here, I think it's only the beginning of like, I think
Yeah, I think people
the
understand
scariest
you can-
thing is the people that people look at as like star athletes or untouchable, like.
But that's the
people that are athletes
confusion
or
part of it
celebrities.
too, right? You see these people get it. They think it's quote unquote a death sentence. It's not a death sentence, right? These people have it and they have a high percentage of
It's just too scary
healing
now.
from it.
It's too scary.
2% mortality rate. Like it's
so,
honestly.
well, like Rudy Gobert was like, "Yo, I'm feeling okay, guys. Like, I'm gonna get through this, whatever." Like, yes, the high-profile athlete got it, but the success rate or the healing rate or whatever is higher, like by
For sure.
50
I
times
just think
more
that
than the death
scares
rate.
more people to be like,
100%.
oh my God.
So yes, be concerned, but no, it's
Yeah.
not a death sentence. If somebody got
Yeah.
coronavirus, okay, hopefully they get better soon.
Yeah, especially a young athlete.
Yeah, Tom Hanks posted an Instagram photo. Look, if Tom Hanks dies from this, I'm going straight to the mountains and I'm leaving.
Unacceptable.
I'm over. Like the guy survived 5 years on
True,
a
we have a
deserted
podcast.
island
Yeah,
Drew, we have a
living with
podcast.
just a
Yeah, I
fucking
need you.
volleyball.
and took out a fucking tooth with an ice skate. If he
Yeah.
dies from
Yeah.
it, we're all fucked.
Dude, and he even got hijacked in the open ocean by
Tom
fucking
Hanks.
pirates.
It's Tom Hanks. He's indestructible. He'll be okay.
So if
Yeah,
he can
he'll be
survive
fine.
all that, landed a plane in the Hudson, like this guy is incredible.
I respect Tom Hanks more than maybe anyone else out there.
Captain Sully, was that a
Yeah.
Captain Sully
He's
reference?
Captain Sully, Captain Phillips. He's the captain.
Yeah, he is the captain.
I'm the captain now.
Look, I think, like I said, this is Thursday, so who the hell knows what is actually happening right now when you're
Yeah.
listening to this? And hopefully things have gotten somehow better. I hope that's our goal here is to think positive. But this weekend is going to be a quiet weekend.
I know. What are you guys gonna do?
For a
No
lot of people.
sports, no nightclubs, no
It's
pool parties.
A lot of Netflix
Yeah,
and chill.
out here. Me and my wife are having my wife and the dogs a rager at our house.
That's
just
right. That's what I'm
ourselves.
saying. Yeah, she won't have work.
Just ourselves.
Yeah.
We are not going anywhere.
Lockdown, quarantine.
Lock
Do
it
not
down.
leave the
Quarantine.
fucking house.
We went grocery shopping. We're good.
Yeah, no
Nothing's
Postmates,
happening.
none of that. No one's coming to my fucking house.
No one's
nothing.
touching my food, delivering my food.
I'm projecting the divorce rate in America is going to go up after this weekend.
Everyone's
Really?
trapped together.
Everybody's trapped together.
Nah, during tragedy, people get closer
yeah,
together.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of boning going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
right
yeah,
now, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Forced
a lot of
boning.
babies being made.
Quarantine
Either
boning.
that or the two ends of the spectrum.
babies?
We'll see.
Quarantine
boning, dude.
Coronitas.
Yeah, look, when
Corona.
everyone they're scared, that's when they come closer together.
Yeah,
You never know.
Everyone's just gonna start fucking.
It's
They're
like
gonna get
it's
annoyed
like-
with each other.
It's like on the East Coast when you get like snowed in and stuff. That's when
Yeah,
divorces
everyone just starts
happen.
fucking.
'Cause but you're stuck with people. This is like, oh my God, if it goes down, we're together.
Yeah.
we're straight. We're
So
good.
not only do we have to survive, I now have to survive, and she's 8 months pregnant in the mountains fighting off zombie apocalypse.
That is
coronavirus.
true.
Fuck.
Going
Yeah, you got a baby.
crazy.
You got a baby coming soon too. We got to fix all this stuff.
Yeah.
Bring him into this world like
Yeah,
this.
corona-free world.
Damn, end of next month, dude.
Yeah,
Could be
Crazy.
full on
guys,
apocalypse.
come on, government, get on this. We got things happening
Government needs
right
to
here.
get on this.
All right, well let's hope that the next month it like really changes. This is just the small blip on a crazy year, and we can kind of move on and everything goes back to normal. What do you think the sports are going to do really quick before we move on? Like, do you think I don't know. I guess let's get your predictions really quick because
30
now we
days.
don't know anything.
I think 30 days it comes back.
You think so?
So Korea, the only data that we had was to go off Korea. So Korea
Yeah.
had the coronavirus, that huge spike initially. They cut off the entire island. Korea's an island, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They banned travel completely, and now it's subsided. It's completely flatlined. So that's the data that they're going off. So that's why I think it'll be at least a month before
Yeah.
we get any type of like relief. And then after that, yeah, throw LeBron back on the court, dude. Hit a couple threes.
Hey, this is a big season, guys.
I think
Hit a couple
America's so
threes.
big though too is like that until we get testing to more people is we just have zero clue actually because of how gigantic America is who actually has this and who doesn't and like you know what I mean like you said the worst
and the free travel in this country.
yeah
But it's very
exactly.
easy to
So
move.
I am hoping that because they were talking about today as we're recording this Thursday and this will come out on Monday that domestic travel hasn't been I don't know what the right answer is for domestic travel and how people start to stay in their states, but I know they're going to start talking about that soon.
Going
But the
Hawaii.
mortality rate is still so low, even if you get it. 2%?
True, but
I'm
I think
good.
I think at this point now
Especially,
too.
I'm going to sweat it
and
out.
Under 60?
I'm going to go hit the sauna.
But if you start having people who don't know the cases and then they start transmitting the cases more, and right now it obviously sounds like we are so short on tests for the people who we even know that already have it, let alone the people who have no fucking idea, and they're sending you home like, hey man, it looks like you have a pretty bad flu. Come back if it's like way worse. Like, okay, you know?
I'm just going to let nature run its course, dude.
I guess.
It'll figure itself
That's
out.
a lot of this, too.
Yeah, look, hey, guys, I just want you to know, anyone who's listening to this right now too, no matter what, we're not stopping.
Full blackout.
The
come
residency,
Monday.
yeah, the residency's going no
So we
matter
might
what.
be in full-on suits, like those
Yeah.
fucking hazmat suits next week, but
It's
we're
fine.
talking.
We're coming. Yeah. Just a little extra background noise.
Welcome home.
Anything can be taken out in post. Anything can be taken out in post,
Which we've learned.
which we've learned.
Yeah.
Which we've learned. Okay. Well, Corona. I mean, we could talk about this for the entire show because it's the craziest thing. And in fact,
We'll save some for next episode. I'm sure there'll be a ton of more info.
I wonder what's happening right now as we're recording this. Like,
we check their phones
We
for
should
updates?
probably check.
I want to know how many people are still like down to do something, go out. Like, there's got to be a majority of people still
Not
wanting
me.
to travel,
Well,
go out.
so they were saying
Like, how
that
many people really wanted?
all the college kids still went to their spring break. They're still doing all that nonsense. And it's like people need, I don't know. I think the younger generation, like the Gen
you
Zers,
feel-
are just like,
Bro, cheap travel.
flights, right,
cheap
whatever.
travel, dude. I'll risk it.
yeah, it's.
I'd go to Hawaii.
Direct flight right now to Cancun, $85.
No.
85.
We're coming live from Cancun next week, guys.
$85.
Yeah.
You might get kidnapped by the cartel, but $85 Cancun, you're good.
All right, I'm looking right now too. It doesn't look like anything else has happened, which is insane because so much has happened today. So anything else happening sounds like
Live news.
the biggest understatement in the entire world. Okay, but so if we get any more, we'll circle back. Let's try. We have to cover. The world still has to go on. Companies still are going out there. We're all still trying to grow too. We have to.
People
know
need
that-
their entertainment.
Yeah, people need their entertainment, and people have to keep going with the things that they care about. This is going to pass, hopefully sooner rather than later. But when it does, we still have to be there to do well. I find it crazy during all this madness. Pepsi decided hey, you know what? I'm just going to buy Rockstar energy drinks for $3.85 billion. I know there's a lot going on right now.
I'm just going to spend $4 billion.
Market's tanking. You know what? No big deal. Let's not wait. Let's do it right now. So Pepsi bought Rockstar for $3.85 billion. Rockstar is funny to me.
It's
Who
like
the fuck drinks Rockstar?
That's a
Still?
JV brand buying a JV brand.
When's the last time you had a Rockstar?
College.
Never.
College.
College.
Have you ever walked into a bar and been like, let me get a Rockstar and vodka?
Only the places that are like forced to serve Rockstar because of a deal, right?
For sure.
Yeah. That's the only one.
We don't have Red Bull. We get Rockstar.
Yeah, exactly.
like
You're
Jay-Z's
a
has
pussy.
a
Get out of here.
By the way, that was a college thing. So like I don't want to say how long ago college was, but a long time ago now.
25 years ago for Jeff.
Yeah, 25 years ago now for me.
Rockstar was hot. It had its run.
Rockstar was hot.
It had its run.
It
for
was
sure.
awesome. But I think what they did was they found like weird little niches to continue going, and Red Bull and Monster really grew more mainstream. And
Yeah,
Rockstar,
they exploded.
And Rockstar found
fell
these
back.
other things.
They were
Look,
called Rockstar.
by the way, the guy still independently owned a majority of this company.
Yeah.
So as these other companies are growing big, what was his name? Russ? Russ is the main guy who owns it. He is rich as shit now.
Oh, he's fine. He's good. He's more than okay.
He is rich as shit. So the Rockstar is available in 30 countries.
And also 300 flavors.
Yeah, quick.
I don't know.
Crazy. No,
That's not factual. Close, probably, but
they
not
released
factual.
all. Yeah, so they like every other beverage company. They started releasing all these crazy lines,
Yeah.
juice lines, sugar-free lines, energy, like all these other energy lines. They had all these other like Bang versions, right, with the other additives in there.
Coke U10. That was
Yeah.
2019 Coke U10
yeah,
year.
it was a hot.
What?
Heart health.
No, brain function.
What?
I'll bring you some.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is Drew's all about this.
I'm obviously missing some.
But Monster, I mean, if you look at it, that Monster or Rockstar 3.85 billion, like you said, comparison, Monster has a market cap, publicly traded, over $30 billion.
Jeez,
By the way,
huge.
they had a tough day today, but
I bet we all did.
Forbes, still privately held company, estimating Red Bull's worth $20 billion. I think that has to be low if Monster's market cap is $30 billion. But it's owned by Coke. Now Pepsi obviously owns Rockstar. I'm sure they have some interesting things in the work for it. Obviously, the energy sector. If you can have Rockstar be worth almost $4 billion and still have Monster as big as they are and Red Bull as big as they are, Bang growing, that energy sector market is still unbelievable.
It's insane
to me. Unbelievable to me.
Yeah, Coca-Cola owns Reign, which is, I think, Bang's direct competitor.
Yeah, REIGN.
Yeah, which is also pretty good. It's literally
Yeah.
a direct copy of Bang.
Yeah.
But Rain looks like exactly like Monster, just like the same black can, just a different logo.
Similar logo
Yeah.
almost, but
Yeah.
very good flavors. They have a melon mania.
Rain, huh?
I'm not gonna.
Should we have an energy drink?
I was just gonna say that we'll do
There's
the
too
Bang
many
and the Rain,
flavors
Bang
to
and Rain,
even-
And it's
because
too many
they're literally
brands.
the same.
There's too many.
Bang and Rain. We'll do those.
Yeah.
We'll save that.
There's too many flavors now. It's just like impossible to like compare it to. Although I did drink a Bang a little while ago. Like everyone was drinking them, and I didn't really have it. So I had one before I went to go work out. Wow.
Yeah, kind of like heroin. Everyone was shooting it up, so I thought I'd
Wow.
shoot it up. You know
And
what
there's
I mean?
like protein in it, right? Or like
Yeah,
or
there's
BCAAs.
no, BCAAs and
Yeah.
CoQ10.
There's a lot in there too. You can get a Bang pretty much with anything in it if you go look at them.
Good lord.
But
Can you get a Bang and vodka when you go?
I mean, I'm probably sure I can do an at-home version, you know?
Oh, yeah, no,
but,
for sure.
But just by itself, my heart felt like it was going to explode.
I don't think anybody carries Rockstar in like venues,
Yeah,
right?
why
It's
would
not
they?
an on-premise thing, is it?
I think they look, they're available in 30 countries. I think they really did well in the international market probably too. They said they have a huge presence in Mexico.
Yeah.
They said they have a huge presence internationally. They're obviously doing well too. It said Pepsi has been distributing them actually for the past like 12 years, since 2009, I guess, so 11 years.
Just got acquired.
So they've been distributing them already, and they decided, okay, cool, you know, we're going to move all the way in and buy the whole thing, and you know, the owner decided to cash out. Which I mean, the guy's been doing it for a while. He posted a picture I saw on his Instagram of him with like he bought a limo and put like an old school like 90s limo,
Yeah, with the
like,
antenna on the back.
yeah, that you would have got for like a terrible homecoming
Yeah,
like back in the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
and put like a huge Rockstar star on it, and it was like, you know, remember where you came from, and he was like, you know, peddling this stuff, and I was like, you know, what a cool story for a guy who started a brand in an insane market to do so.
100%.
I'm sure there's about, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of energy drinks that we never hear about. They just completely and utterly tank.
Flop.
I'm in the beverage industry myself. I know how expensive it is to win here. I mean, who knows how much money he was spending to get here, but I mean, kudos for him, man.
Yeah, great for him. I just don't know how it adds up.
Okay,
Or, like,
so my question, what does Pepsi do with it? Like what's like,
Yeah,
okay,
what
I
is the
see this
point?
as $4 billion. What am I doing to take this to 6?
I don't know. When I was always in college and going on spring break, the SWAT trips,
are the
it was
SWAT.
Rockstar.
Yeah, it was Rockstar.
It was always Rockstar. Not
Yeah.
Red Bull, not Monster, Rockstar.
So they have
And
an
I feel like
extreme
a
sports
Rockstar.
niche too,
Yeah,
obviously.
they're definitely in there.
But does Red Bull now?
Red Bull has their
They have their
Red Bull has
strongholds
this
on
like
it, though.
crazy extreme. They all kind of do extreme sports. Like,
Yeah, bro. There's like
but they're
parachuters,
also-
paragliders,
Yeah.
Like guys who fly
the
planes.
jetpack motherfuckers
I
with the
feel
Red
like
Bull thing.
I feel like
And
Red
they're in-
Bulls are like way more
And now
like
they're
on a
in
next
e-gaming.
level.
Yeah.
Formula One, the crazy skydiving one too. Monster's like more motorsports. They do like the MotoGP, the dirt stuff is really Monster.
The Brads and the Chads and Kyles.
Yeah, hot,
Yeah, hot.
You know, flat brim hats.
Yeah,
like,
hot, dude. Hot
And
lip
then-
rings and all that. Black
Hey, look,
socks.
Count me in if it's worth $30 billion.
Black socks,
All
stars.
you know,
I want all of it.
I'm
yeah.
calling TJ Lavin help teach me to do any of these.
There you
Any
go.
of these tricks.
Remember when he said we can't ride his backyard because we'll die?
Yeah, that's a fact, probably.
Also factual.
Yeah, talking about insurance liability.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I love that. Shout out to
I got to have one of the new Rockstar flavors. Maybe they're doing something that I'm just not even really on the radar of.
Who knows, man? We'll see. We will see.
All right. Well, hey, good job for you guys. 3.85 billion. Not bad. Not a bad day for a crisis that's going on. He's the happiest guy.
Coronavirus, I'm
Yeah.
stocking up. He's
Yeah.
chilling. He's
his
chilling.
his comment was during all this too is that the American dream is alive and well, which that was
was great.
I love that. Good for you.
Good for you. All right. So here's the next thing too. With comedies being canceled, with festivals being canceled all over the place, I thought this was pretty interesting with a whole new twist on a new genre of festival. Is a major comedy festival called Netflix is a Joke. Great name, by the way. Netflix is a Joke comedy festival in LA, April 27th to May 3rd. A great way for Netflix to kind of brand themselves outside of what they're doing, which I think is really difficult.
For sure.
And this is an incredible way to do it because I think their stand-ups are obviously some of their highest watched things. Look at some of these names. Ali Wong, Amy Schumer, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, David Letterman, Jamie Foxx, Jane Fonda, Kevin Hart, Martin Lawrence.
It's everybody with a Netflix
Yeah,
special.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy names. I mean, by the way, comedy festivals, it's kind of crazy that there hasn't been one of these before. And I think they're at different venues, so it's not like a festival like that. It's more like there's all this comedy going on in LA during this period of time. I hope this still happens.
Very
it sounds,
Sundance-y instead of
yeah,
Coachella.
yeah, very Sundance.
Yeah, I like that. I like
exactly.
that. I like
Good
that.
analogy.
I mean, are they large venues or are they more like small, intimate bars?
I'm sure they're like,
Or are they auditoriums,
Look, there's-
10,000 people?
there's-
For Kevin Hart to go in and just blow
Yeah,
up.
it's probably gonna
Yeah.
be like the Shrine Auditorium
Yeah.
in LA. Probably like the Great Western Forum. Probably be Kevin Hart, right?
Okay.
yeah, maybe the Forum, something
Yeah.
like that too. I think if you have, obviously there's all these other ones too, right? So you have like, there's Dave Chappelle on here, Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, Chris Rock,
that's
Jerry
like the
Seinfeld, Sarah
biggest of the
Silverman.
biggest.
What? Those are the biggest of the biggest.
Yeah,
How'd they
so-
get all these people?
I mean,
How many
it's
days is it? How many
it's
days is
Netflix.
it?
27th, April 27th to May 3rd.
It's like a week.
So it's like,
Oh, okay.
So it's like a Sundance
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
a
yeah.
Cannes Film Festival where it's like a long period of time. And I think it's really cool to brand Netflix as like the comedy epicenter, like where you need to go for these stand-ups. I really hope it happens, but I think this is a genius idea that kind of seems obvious right now with how popular festivals are and how obsessed people are with these stand-up specials.
Did you see their marketing campaign? They literally just wrote "Netflix is a joke" on like white billboards all around the city, and people are like, "Dude, who's like talking shit on Netflix?" But it was them marketing their thing. I think
the name of the name.
That's
of
pretty good.
brilliant.
Yeah, I like that a
Great.
lot. I really
Netflix
like
is
that.
a joke, yeah.
But hey, guys, not to kill your boner, that's probably going to be canceled
I know.
due to Corona.
And I think
Hey,
too.
well, hopefully we can watch it on Netflix.
even worse, the downside, right? Hopefully they just live stream it.
Yeah.
The downside of this too is that even if it was like at one venue, maybe you could do it, but this is obviously multiple bookings across multiple different venues. So if it gets canceled, it's probably not going to get delayed. It's probably just going to get chopped, which would suck.
Because it's never happened before, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
this
They're
looks like-
chopping it. They'll cancel and be like, oh, we'll try again.
So it says 100 plus live shows, 20 venues over the time period.
20 venues?
20 plus venues.
So there's probably a bunch of small spots.
Yeah, so look, those are
LA doesn't have that many.
just like
venues.
any other big festival like Coachella or anything else, dude. There's a ton of other names on here that of like up and coming artists or like the medium ones too. Some that have like other Netflix specials as well too. Like there's Dave Attell on here, Whitney Cummings, and Pete Davidson. I mean,
it's
like
pretty dope, yeah.
the names are crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Great opportunity, breeding ground for coronavirus.
yeah. Hopefully,
Everybody
by-
laughing.
the cough laugh,
Yeah, that was great.
the old cough laugh. I bet you, if this does happen, you can know what the main topic of all these.
Oh, everyone's busting.
I can't wait now.
A lot of is this too soon? Is this too soon?
Is it though?
Is it
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Dave Chappelle's gonna come out with some
Oh, he's
really
on
relentless.
fire.
Fuck.
I hope this happens. Oh my god, it would be so good. I actually want to go. My birthday's a few weeks before this. I think I deserve to go.
I'd fly. It's a $30 to go. So I'm down.
Yeah, seriously.
You're good.
God, you're right. They're canceling every single social event too. Like
It's
this
getting
is,
canceled. I'm just gonna throw it out
This
there.
is
I
so
give it a couple
close.
days.
All right, we're gonna know.
Netflix is a joke is canceled.
Yeah, I'm putting
right.
this out there. Okay, guys, we're gonna hope it happens. So, but moving on, Netflix is a joke. Check it out. All right, really quick on sports. I thought this was interesting. Draymond Green leaves Nike for Converse. He's in a mad battle right now with Charles Barkley.
Who the fuck is Draymond Green?
yeah,
You only know
just
because the
kidding.
team he was on.
exactly. The comment we were talking about earlier, the best. Charles Barkley said that he's acting like he's the main member of the boy band, but he in reality is the one that no one cares about, and he's just standing next to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, he's the who's the least known from NSYNC.
You don't know him. That's why the guy with the braids, Chris
What?
Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
Is that NSYNC?
That's in sync.
That's insane.
That's in
Or
sync.
no, was that
Yeah, that was
Backstreet
NSYNC.
Boys or NSYNC? That was NSYNC.
That was
NSYNC.
insane.
Never
Yeah.
even heard of that guy.
Yeah, Chris. He's the one with the braids.
you go, dude.
He's the one with the braids.
He had like individuals.
Yeah, Eminem used to talk shit about him in all his songs.
Yeah.
But look, I think that this is crazy because one, Nike owns Converse, and two, who cares about Draymond Green? Obviously, I don't know if he's the right or wrong person, but why is Converse trying to get back into the ridiculous battle of the NBA right now to what it's like to get
I'm gonna
shoes?
ask the fashion guy.
Yeah, Lo.
Do you wear Converse? What the fuck?
I'm
are
literally
those?
wearing
Yeah.
Converse
Oh my god.
right now.
Fuck.
I'm literally wearing Chucks right now.
Yeah, but Chucks don't count. That's right. Chucks are lifestyle shoes.
No,
You don't-
Chucks are Chucks.
Yeah.
Converse is Converse.
Converse is Converse.
Well, I think this is Nike's play to to battle Kawhi Leonard and New Balance, right? They already know Nike is way above New Balance. There's no way it competes,
Who the
right?
fuck wears New Balance?
So they're
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
But it's a demographic play, right?
Yeah.
So you know the kind of guy, his shirt says, I'm a fun guy when he's not really a fun guy, right? It's them playing to the demo. So Draymond Green is the gritty, the like, I'm still going to fight, I'm going to talk my shit, get my technical kind of player, super quote unquote old school. So maybe the play is, all right, we're going to go with Converse, get back to that old school feel. This will be
Retro
our guy. Because he really probably won't fit in the Nike lineup anymore, right?
I feel like Converse had a meeting and was like, with like a Nike exec and was like, hey man, we're really struggling over
Can
here.
you throw us Draymond?
Could you have someone you're good with? And they're
Or
like,
it
oh,
was
yeah.
Draymond still wanted a new contract, and Nike was like, you don't fit into our thing. You can have Converse.
Ooh, JV shoe.
It could be that way too.
Because Nike owns Converse, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why
They
I
were
think
like,
it's
yeah,
kinda
hey man,
interesting.
we got to kind of bump you off the main roster.
Yeah.
We got an opening on Converse's line though.
Yeah, this is like the
Exactly.
Do you
development.
want to
league.
rock some Converse
The
forever?
G League
And then-
version of a
and
shoe.
Nike's fucking genius, right? So they probably played it into what I just said about like the Kawhi Leonard thing. You will own the demo. You're going to be the lead there. We'll fill it with these other players coming up.
All right, well,
And it all doesn't matter because he's not fucking playing. Nobody's playing for the next fucking month and a
Yeah,
half.
there's
so
the-
it
oh,
doesn't
yeah, hey,
matter.
NBA's canceled.
here's
by
what
the
I
way.
doesn't matter.
Converse goes, damn it, we should have done this. We should have got a parkour athlete or something like that. They could
Shout out
just do-
to coronavirus.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's just see. I hopefully they don't come out looking ugly as shit. So we'll see if we can see a Draymond.
They will. Nobody's
Converse.
buying them. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. I love you. Hey, all my Nike
Yeah.
people, I love you. Sorry.
We'll see what happens. More in sports. I know people making tons of money. Tony Romo. I'm an ex-Cowboys fan. Love the guy.
You're an ex-Cowboys fan?
I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh.
So Tony Romo, ex-player. I mean, making $17 million a year right now, being a broadcast analyst for CBS. Unbelievable. Highest paid broadcast analyst in the NFL ever. If he was still playing in the NFL, he would be the 17th highest paid quarterback if he was still in the NFL. And he's sitting there, no CTE, no concussions, no getting hit.
Still
He's
paid.
making 3 times what the Super Bowl MVP makes. Patrick Mahomes makes $4 million a year.
Yeah.
He's making 17 a year.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is going to make it up on the next contract.
Yeah, he'll renegotiate.
Yeah, the
contract,
Chiefs
for
going to have to give him ownership
similar
of the
to Mike
fucking
Trout.
team.
Yeah.
Nah, they're like,
You know,
hey,
yeah.
they gave him 5% of the Chiefs to
Correct.
stay.
Correct.
I think this is crazy. So there was just some reactions from some NFL players that weren't really happy with
Oh,
this.
butthurt. All
Yeah, because of the
butthurt.
salary cap. Some of these huge running backs are getting, $12 to $15 million a year, and he's getting $17 million a year just to be. I mean, look, he's great at what he does. He
Yeah,
has
I mean,
great
but
insight.
hopefully he's a better broadcaster than quarterback.
Yeah, because he's not a good quarterback.
Not
Yeah.
the best quarterback.
Right.
I know
Look,
you're Cowboys
I'm not arguing
fan,
that.
Jeff,
I'm not
the best quarterback.
I'm not here arguing that Tony Romo.
We used to call him Tony Shlomo.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I mean, that seems immature.
That seems a little
Well,
immature.
he played 10 years ago.
Seems
I was
immature.
12.
Seems immature.
But I could see where some players would get a little butthurt because
Yeah, of
technically
course.
without them playing the game,
Right.
you have nothing to talk about Tony Romo.
So they
Take
think it's
that
outrageous.
17 million.
Look, I think now to it, obviously, CBS obviously thinks it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
ESPN,
Worthless?
Yeah.
ESPN
Stuck that in there.
wanted,
You saw that?
yeah, right. ESPN wanted to take him, and that's how I think a bidding war happened. And then they throw him $17 million. I mean, not bad. By the
You
way.
could throw me 17 million bucks.
right as
I'll broadcast
Guess we're
it.
kind of commentators right now, just on life.
Yeah.
and we're not at $17 million yet.
For the ones listening,
yes,
you need to be the ones watching as well.
yes.
Great looking group of guys.
Great looking group of guys. So this is to CBS. If you're starting a podcast network, you have 3 guys here who would gladly do this for even a smidge less than $17 million.
And I'm not a
Total
good football player either.
for all
No,
3
no,
of
no,
us.
total.
$17 million for all 3 of us.
Combined,
I'll even
yeah,
go
easily.
Actually, let's make the math easy. 15, 5 each. Call it a day.
There, you get a discount.
Call it a day. CBS. You have an all access network. Spend some money.
Let us know.
You got a streaming platform.
Easy.
All right. Speaking of streaming platforms, a Quibi.
What?
Yeah, a Quibi. So I'm saying that right. A Quibi. QUI.
Somebody got acquitted?
A Quibi. So if there was not a shortage of streaming platforms right now.
Oh, you want to have a quickie?
Yeah, a Quibi quickie.
Oh, okay.
I think this is like one of those words actually that ends up everyone remembers because it's so bizarre.
It's one of those new ones.
Yeah.
Uber, Google.
Yeah, it's just a word,
Yeah, yeah.
Quibi. And it just kind of sounds weird until it just becomes part of your vocabulary. But so Quibi.
Which hopefully never.
I mean, look, I think this is kind of interesting. So this is a short form streaming platform made for mobile viewing.
Yeah.
So it was founded by former Disney chief Jeffrey Katzenberg. They just closed their second round of funding of $750 million on top of the $1 billion that they already raised. They're set to launch in April. So this is essentially meant to be vertical and horizontal, short form, like snippet, 10-minute pieces of content, all original content for them too. I mean, I think mobile viewing is obviously at an all-time high, and I think people like small, quick things. as we're doing a long form content of a podcast. But I think it's interesting. They obviously they're like everyone else. They spend a shit ton of money on content. Kevin Hart, Steven Spielberg, Chrissy Teigen, Liam Hemsworth, Queen Latifah, more and more and more people. They said they were launching 50 shows off the rip when they start. Are people going to pay another $7 or whatever you said? What is it? $4.99 for ads, $6.99 without ads, $7.99?
$7.99 if you want it without ads.
So let's say you buy the no ads. Are you going to pay another $8 for another platform on top of the 100 that are out there right now too? Right?
Am I? No.
I mean, people in general, right?
No. But I think there's the younger market. I think they'll be more inclined to do it. You know, get like who's a hot younger star right now?
Us.
No, younger than us.
Just like what, a YouTube, like YouTubers and things like that?
Any YouTuber or like a Selena Gomez or a Justin Bieber with a very, very younger demographic of consumers. Get them to put out some exclusive content on, what's it called?
Quibi.
On Quibi?
Quibi.
To drive that user engagement, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think they have these huge celebrities and they'll do it. I just don't know if
they said the same thing about Triller. Where the fuck is that at?
No, for sure. But I think Quibi has a niche. Triller was a copycat, right, of something that was already happening, and no one's specializing in short form content right now too. Is it going to be enough? It almost seems that it's like a YouTube-ish, but it's all original content with only a quality talent. So are people going to really gauge into? I think it's going to come down to one thing. If the content's amazing, people would get attracted to it. Like the
question is what's driving this content, right? Do these people like Kevin Hart, who has like Heartbeat Production and stuff, are they making content for this platform because the platform's gonna exist, right? And they don't want to be the ones that are left out. So we're gonna use this platform to drive more content. Is that they're doing it because there's a need there, or just because they don't want to be left out? If there's not a need,
you're talking about the stars or Quibi?
The stars that are creating this content for Quibi.
I think they're doing it for one reason, because Quibi called and wrote them a check.
Yeah, come on, they're paying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like after the first round of launches,
yeah, why not? There's no loss. Quibi goes down. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go back to Netflix or wherever else.
Thanks for the check.
Yeah, they're not exclusive or anything too. It's just that piece of content's exclusive. But like if, for instance, like Reese Witherspoon has that, he's getting $1.1 million an episode from Hulu, and is getting like $1.2 million an episode from Apple for her other show. Like they're just out here doing whoever's going to pay them. But I think it's going to be one of those, like there's no loss for them. It's Quibi that raised all this money. All the investors put out $1.75 billion collectively. Okay, is this going to work? I don't know. This seems like a spending war. So you're going to try to outspend Netflix. I don't think they can do that. I think they have to find a niche of cool content that people think they can watch on the go, that's mobile, that's short and quick and easy, and they'll enjoy it and they like it. It's going to come down to, like, I think when Netflix was built, it was a few pieces of unbelievable content. Like, remember when Netflix was getting really popular with original stuff, and it was like, what was the show? The political show that I fucking loved. House of Cards.
House of Cards. I was gonna say House of Flags. What the fuck?
House of Cards. I thought you were gonna say House of Full, like full
House of Cards. House of that.
Yeah, so like House of Cards was like this whole thing, and people were just going crazy for Netflix, and Stranger Things and Ozark.
So that's their own generated content, but they also have those contracts with other production companies that are putting shit on their platform.
No, for sure.
Right?
But I think like HBO got people to sign on for just Game of Thrones. So if they can put out one or two those things to show people that it's cool, then
so the one show we know is coming is Punk'd, right?
Punk'd,
but
is
MTV still part of that, or is it now?
No,
this
it's
is
a
only
Quibi. No, it's a Quibi show.
Okay, that's a great one to start with, right? But what's going to be the next one that are going to be connected to?
I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to find out. Look, it comes out, and they said they're putting out 50 plus different original shows with tons of celebrities.
That's crazy.
Which is a lot. So we'll see if it comes out.
But it's a mobile-only platform for the most part. If I'm mobile and out and about, I'm not going to watch a 10-minute episode on my cell phone. You know what I mean? When I come home, I want to put down the phone for a second,
put on the TV,
and watch Netflix on the food, or watch Hulu. And if I am mobile, you can watch Netflix on your phone.
No, for sure. But I think like if you're watching something and you just have like a little break or want to catch a little bit of something, and it's just, I think people's attention span, they're banking on people's attention span being smaller. Like, I don't know.
Would you pay an extra $8 for that? Just I have 10 minutes to spare.
Here's my thing.
No.
So now after all these so if you have,
look at some thotties on Instagram.
Yeah, if you have Netflix, Hulu, Apple, Disney Plus, Quibi,
$100,
HBO Max.
That's just streaming content.
Yeah. There's hold on, isn't this now just cable? Like now it's just like
motherfucker.
But now it's just
paid cable.
Now it's just cable.
Yeah.
Well, am I getting all the same things I used to because I paid for each of you individually in one big package in one big place? Now I have to do it all individually.
Yeah. It's called DirecTV. It's called DirecTV.
It's already been out.
Yeah.
This is what's fucking insane. So
ESPN on the go.
We're regressing.
It's called
Yeah,
direct
we're
TV.
regressing. All right, well, Quibi, we'll see if that happens. I'm interested to see what goes on. I mean, hopefully the content's awesome, so we'll see. But if it's funny, I'd pay $7 a month.
Yeah, the market will decide, right?
Yeah, if it's funny, I'll do it.
If I look at
I'll
it and I'm like,
bootleg it
man, I need to
somewhere.
get this, I'll drop
yeah,
$8.
I don't think it's going to
whatever.
explode like Disney did or anything.
Fuck no.
All right, let's rock on to our last one too. So this was a big thing for 2K. Was huge, like growing up to 2K sports were just so big for me.
Yeah.
So NFL and 2K striked a new partnership where they're going to put out some new games. But I read this headline and I was like, okay, this is incredible. Madden must be pissed, but they're not putting out NFL 2K. So big differential. So 2K Games and NFL created a partnership, but they're not putting out NFL 2K, their old game. So Madden owns the right having a football simulated game. They could the only company that can have that as of right now.
Ooh.
So NFL and 2K strike a partnership to put out multiple games that are going to be quote unquote non-simulation football game experiences. So I think it's the social environment around football, whether that be like a crazy
Lifestyle.
weird 5-on-5 game or more lifestyle stuff. Like they bring in fashion, and they obviously did an amazing job with NBA 2K, bringing in like influencers in the game and all the things like that.
What 2K
too.
owns is the My Player experience,
Yeah.
right? So that's what it's. You create your person, and then you go through the life
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
going from
Yeah, yeah,
college,
yeah.
combine, getting drafted,
That's the
et
whole
cetera.
thing.
So, but that's had spin-offs like the Blacktop and all these other things where
Yeah.
you can use
The
that
playgrounds
player,
and
the
things like that,
playgrounds,
yeah.
and create those your life like you really lived in, or you actually made it to the league, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where they own, and if doing that in football's never had a good one. Madden tried it for a few years, trying to do like My Player stuff, and it was trash.
Yeah, I think 2K has gotten amazing at that, obviously, when it came to NBA and like showing more. Like, look, sports fans have gotten much more into the lifestyle, following them on social media. What are they doing? What are they wearing?
It's
All
more
these-
off court than what
Yeah, it's
than
more
on
off court
for
than
the
what's
most part,
on court.
unless you're top 10 player.
Yeah. I did see this interesting, though, too. So they have not signed an agreement, though, with the Players Association. So they have signed with the NFL so they can use
Logos.
all trademarks from NFL, but they have not signed the agreement with the Players Association, so they haven't gotten any rights to players' likenesses yet.
Yeah.
So that's like the next step for them, I feel like. So it's interesting. I think 2K and esports are so big right now. They did such a great job with NBA. I can only imagine they're going to do an amazing job here. And it said multiple games as well, too. So they're not just out here trying to create one other NFL partnered game. It's going to be multiple ones, but I think it's going to be awesome. I wish I could actually get more back into video games, honestly. I wish I
Yeah,
could.
I'm not
I
really
just don't
into it
need
at all, and I never really was. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I was when I was
it's
younger.
whatever for me, honestly.
Yeah. I
I'll
think
let I'll let you guys jerk each other off.
hash it out.
I just don't have time, man.
Yeah, I don't either.
I love
wish,
that shit. I just don't have time. Like
I wish that I did because
I played the Apex Legends when it came out. I play all the sports games,
Yeah.
but now I just don't have any time.
Yeah.
It was like Call
And
of
now
Duty
there's
came out
just
on the
too many.
phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay
and I
safe from the
played that.
coronavirus, but I don't have time to go home and play fucking video games.
Yeah, maybe that is the safest thing. Be
The
alone,
safest thing you
trapped
can
in your
do.
house.
Yeah.
Put it on Twitch.
They actually they showed what's his name from the Suns, the best player on the Suns, basketball player. He was on Twitch streaming playing Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
And he found out
Booker?
Yeah, Booker. Devin Booker's playing on Twitch. They tell him, "Yo, NBA's canceled," and he goes, "No, what the fuck?" And he's like, "There's a whole little like 2 minutes."
Oh, he
of
was
it.
live on Twitch.
He's live on Twitch and found
Wow,
out.
that's pretty
It's
unbelievable.
pretty interesting.
Look, esports has gotten out of control, but I mean, these guys obviously have a clue on what people are wanting to do right now.
Yeah, it'll probably crush it, honestly.
Yeah, I think it'll be incredible. But hey, good for you guys. All right, that wraps everything up for us. We're trying to keep things on time now for everybody too. So we're trying to keep this more concise than we've been doing. So, but we have our 2 segments coming up. First
Signature
one,
segments.
2 signature segments. First one, Taste Buds.
Here we go.
didn't do it last week with TJ Lavin, so we're happy to be back at it. We want to bring you guys something new and different that you can eat or drink and bring you guys some new information. Look, we're answering an age-old question right now that we just talked about earlier too. The hipsters, all the trendy offices, anyone who's
Shops at Whole Foods.
a millennial, shops at Whole Foods, Gen Zers have made it the most important drink for some odd reason in the entire world. Guys, we're going to answer what the hell is kombucha.
Who cares?
It's on tap at every WeWork.
Yeah, every WeWork on tap. If you're Facebook, if you're Google, if you're Amazon, if you're any of these companies too, you have kombucha on tap. If you're any trendy tech startup, kombucha's on tap. I feel like that my office needs kombucha.
I'm not
Now
gonna
we're
lie.
stocked.
It's literally in the Los Angeles Lakers training facility. It's like
Yeah.
there's water and kombucha.
Big health gut guy.
So here's the thing. I think it's one of those words that everyone just started saying and doing. They drank it because
Yeah.
it seemed cool, and no one has any clue
probably
what the fuck
tastes like
kombucha
ass.
is. So before we get really into that too, because we're not going to dive too deep, because none of us here are doctors, like we said earlier. But So I'm going to explain what it is, and Drew's going to give us some benefits, and then we're going to try some brands.
Big Cooch
And we're going to let
I'm a
you
big
guys
Cooch
know.
guy.
Yeah, Drew's a big kombucha guy. So kombucha is a fermented tea drink that's made by adding yeast and a culture of bacteria to a mixture of black or green tea with sugar, and then they can add additional flavorings or fruit juice, and it has some natural caffeine and alcohol, a little bit in it too. We're going to be tasting some non-alcoholic kombuchas. And so, look.
That's the good thing they market these things much nicer because that sounds terrible.
This is what marketing is all
reading
about.
it that way, horrible.
It sounds terrible.
But this is what marketing's all about.
Fermented tea.
How
when
do
you're
you,
adding live culture.
yeah, how do you even explain it to sound good? Like, how do they sell it to sound? So it's crazy. They sold it so much that the U.S. market is worth over $1 billion already.
bananas.
Plans to increase massively. Companies are going all in on this too. There's hundreds of kombucha companies already too. So this has grown to not only a small, weird little drink segment. This is a $1 billion industry now too. The big boys are all getting into it. The independent brands are putting all their might behind it. And they somehow turned a fermented tea drink into a monster category. So now we know exactly what it is, Drew. What does it help with? What the hell does kombucha actually
so guys,
do?
hey, kombucha, by the
Yeah.
way, real big kombucha guy. The way everyone, what are you reading? Is it important? It looks fucking important.
Kombucha?
Fairly important.
going
Wow.
on?
Okay. Huge
wow.
probiotics. They pack millions of these little probiotics into this little bottle. How do they do it? I don't know. But it's great for gut health. It has live culture. So you throw in probiotics and live cultures on anything, I'm intrigued and interested.
So there's living shit in this bottle.
Well, technically, I wouldn't. Yeah, tons of antioxidants. It kills bacteria, reduces heart risk, and honestly,
what does it
it's not
taste
the
like?
it's not the best flavor. You know, I mean, I'm not running home and be like, oh, babe, I need to crack open a kombucha, ice cold kombucha.
But are you?
I don't know. It sounds like he is.
In the mornings, I am for sure. Fuck all that. Let's just crack them open.
All right.
All right, so what brands do we have here, guys?
So guys, we're gonna taste really quick and tell you if you want to go down this kombucha track. If you want to be trendy, you got to drink kombucha. So
Gluten-free.
we have Wild Tonic, we have Health Aid kombucha, we have Kavita, and we have GT's Synergy. Now, apparently, so GT's Synergy is by far the market leader.
Yeah, so they
in
own
this business.
40% of the market, right? They're
Yeah.
valued at $900 million, and they're independently owned by GT's Living Food. So
Yeah.
like this guy is like known to be like
Monster. He's the guy.
Yeah.
The Synergy one, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
Synergy
the
one.
biggest one by far.
Kavita is the second, and
Yeah.
I think Wild Tonic and Health Aid are just bigger brands. They're chasing on too. These are all, they have tons of flavors. So we're just trying a few too. So we have, let's start with one first. Go with the big boy first. Pour in these glasses, right?
Well, okay, so it is carbonated, so it may have some release and somewhat explode. Open it, it's nice and
Pour it
small.
up. Pour in these glasses really quick. So we got these going down.
Watch out, dude. There you go. There you go. Shut it. There you go.
So my wife actually drinks kombucha a ton.
Melissa, big kombucha
Yeah.
girl.
Listen,
See?
listen to the ingredients.
We'd
we
get
got
along.
GT's kombucha. It's like their own thing, right? And their culture. Black tea, green tea, kiwi juice because we're drinking Watermelon Wonder. So it's like strawberry kiwi.
Hot flavor.
Cherry juice, fresh pressed lime juice, and then added 100% pure love.
It's a good
open.
marketing thing.
Load it up.
For the big boys. Look,
Take shots of this, guys?
I think this is one of those things where if like you start drinking kombucha probably, and it becomes like a
It's
necessary,
like heavily carbonated.
it becomes like a necessary thing. Well, you got to drink all this now because we're using these cups.
I loaded you up
cheers.
with it.
All right, so this is one. We got
Synergy.
We got GT's Synergy first.
It smells
GT's
very
infused.
fruit juicy.
This is Watermelon Wonder.
Looks good.
I mean it tastes good.
Yeah,
It's
this,
like a
this
dry-
one doesn't taste like as fermented as some of the other ones I've
Yeah.
tried.
It's like a dry, sparkling soda with not that much sugar.
And a tang, a nice little tang.
And there's a little
Little tang.
tang in it.
Little tang.
Like this, I could drink this.
No, this is good. This one's definitely not as a fermented taste as some of the other ones
Yeah.
I've tried. This one's actually good. I see
It's
why
like you're
it's probably
drinking
the biggest.
a watermelon soda with it has like a little bit of dry aftertaste.
Yeah, I kind of want to know a little bit more about like what it's actually like doing, but
So what is it doing? Is it giving me the bubble guts or taking care of the bubble
It's
guts?
supposed to be great for gut health. Take care
Yeah.
of the gut.
Okay.
Ton of probiotics, antioxidants, which is basically just an acai.
I read
Very.
too that it's really good for inflammation,
Yep.
which is
Reduces heart disease.
Yes.
It can help fight cancer.
All right, so we got Wild Tonic now, mango ginger.
Wild tonic. I've seen this one. This one comes in like an alcohol one because I saw somebody in a
And
board.
you
meeting
you
that had-
cannot miss this bottle. It's blue.
Yeah, bright blue. I think GT Synergy seems as basic as it gets, but I feel like I've just seen it absolutely everywhere.
And it's 70 calories. We have some like health stuff. 70 calories, no fat, just some sugar and some carbs. All right, now we're trying.
This one doesn't have that fermented taste at all.
Yeah, this is like nice and lighter and smoother.
Yeah, this is
that one's really heavy.
This is like the seltzer.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the hard seltzers we were tasting.
It's very airy.
Yeah,
right. There's no.
I like that
There's
word,
no
airy.
dry,
it's more carbonated too. I feel like than the other one.
but it does smell more like beer or like something like. This smelled like juice. Synergy smelled like juice. Wild Tonic smells like a.
What's like
a
the?
beer.
So this is a lot less like sugar and a lot less carbs than. This,
But I
than
do like
Synergy
the
one.
flavor
Wow.
of this.
So
There's
the
no
Wild
tangy
Tonic
taste.
one, yeah, if you don't like kombucha or the taste of kombucha and you want the benefits of kombucha, Wild Tonic for sure so far
Yeah.
is the choice.
It seems
Okay.
easier to drink, like
Yeah.
like quicker to drink and less like thick. The Synergy one was thick one. So this is
Thickums.
Thick with
Thick
two
Got them
C's.
thickums.
Health Aid Kombucha. Wow, this,
I'm a
this-
fan of
That
this
one
one.
tastes like a soda.
This looks like juice.
Yeah, I've had this one many times.
This looks like it's going to be like a wellness shot.
It's the cayenne one, by the way, which is my favorite.
Oh, which one? Oh, this is like a spicy one.
Yeah, the cayenne
So
one.
Health Aid might die from the flavor though if you're not into.
Yo, it smells like straight like wellness shot. This is going to fucking.
It's gonna fuck you up real
gonna
quick.
fuck
How
me.
healthy do you feel right now?
All right, Health Aid Kombucha Cayenne Cleanse. Oh my God.
I mean, I think it's good. It's a little. Yeah, it feels like a juice cleanse. It feels exactly the juice cleanse one.
It's
dude.
got the spice. It's got the burn, the afterburn
It had
when
the-
you swallow it.
actually-
I feel like,
Whoa.
Drew, by the way, Drew might have given this company a bad shake because this one's a tough one to drink. Like this is the one that you drink because I have to. I'm not buying this.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $4.
This is like you take a wellness shot and it bubbled up in your throat.
This is my one though. I like this one. This is my jam.
You wouldn't drink a whole thing like that though, too. At one
No,
time.
100%. Yeah, USDA organic, non-GMO, certified vegan, certified gluten-free, certified raw.
Certified burn your ass.
No,
Yeah,
this is like this
honestly.
is supposed to like really.
It's like-
this is like a juice cleanse. Like you do cayenne pepper and lemon juice.
Yeah, organic black tea,
And just so you guys
organic cayenne pepper,
How many calories you got on there?
70.
So 70 for Synergy, 70 for
Health Aid.
Health Aid, and then 40 for Wild Tonic. So
All right, here's Kavita.
Yeah, that one's spicy. That one's got some spice.
Yeah, that one's. I'm sorry, but Health Aid is not.
it feels like I'm drinking apple
my
cider
favorite.
vinegar.
See, I like that though.
Yeah, I would drink like a sip if I had to. Like,
Ooh, this is what flavor is this?
Oh,
Pineapple
the
peach?
aroma.
This smells
is
fantastic.
delightful. Vita Master Brew Pineapple Peach.
Fuck, that flavor's hot.
yeah, but it has like this weird burn at the end.
Yeah, it's got a kombucha burn. The
Yeah.
booch burn.
Has that
Also,
big-
ladies, kombucha for the pH balances down there. Booch for the cooch. Highly recommended. Keep
Is that
everything on
science?
Yeah, well, it's
It's supposed to have help
some
your pH
female
balance.
blogger posted on Facebook, and I read.
That's
up on it.
science.
Yeah.
All right, while we're all right, I think I have my answer.
I think the flavor in Kavita is it's like kind of empty too. It has that weird burn at the end, but it's not very. It's like a seltzer water flavored seltzer water without sugar.
I think there's different reasons, right? I think like for me, if the Health Aid probably has better flavors out there.
Oh, way better flavors. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think Drew kind of screwed them on that one. So I can't go with that. If I'm going on tap, I'm not gonna lie. This one's easier for me to drink.
Yeah, if I was just gonna here, you want to have a drink? Would pick a kombucha? I'd probably pick Wild Tonic,
Tonic.
to just drink and sip on.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you don't like that burn or that fermented taste.
Because I couldn't drink a whole one of these.
You know
This
what?
one-
Fuck it. I'm gonna open up the blackberry mint
Yeah, yeah.
Wild Tonic. We're gonna give that a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, I think my official winner is Wild Tonic.
For everyday drink, Wild Tonic. I do like the flavors of.
I like the synergy one.
The synergy flavors.
The watermelon
Yeah.
flavor.
But if I'm just gonna finish a bottle, I'm gonna finish a bottle of Wild Tonic.
Yeah, because I'm assuming if you're drinking kombucha, you're drinking a bottle of this at a time.
Oh yeah,
right?
you want to just load
You drink
up
the whole thing?
billions of probiotics.
How
Yeah,
long does this
straight
take you to
into your
drink?
gut.
Like a few hours? Or
No,
like,
bro, I'll smash it in like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, a lot of bubbles.
Wow, blackberry mint's amazing.
All right,
It's easy to drink. This has that like burn at the end. Maybe it's because I'm not used to it. Disclaimer: Lo and I are not kombucha drinkers, so
Yeah, see, that's smooth.
it tastes
It's
like
like juicy.
tastes like a regular carbonated like beverage that has more benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that super carbonated fermented taste though of kombucha.
Yeah, so you're like, yeah, he's a hardcore kombucha.
The Booch Boys, dude.
Yeah.
Hashtag Booch Boys.
All right, well, all right.
New merch coming.
Wild Tonic
Booch it up.
is my winner. Super smooth. I'm a beginner, so maybe that's a beginner one, but that's my favorite. What do you got?
I like both. I like Wild Tonic and Synergy, but Wild Tonic, if I'm just gonna have a drink of it, I'll do Wild Tonic. Very simple. if I'm like hurting and I need to like fix myself.
He wants the pain. Drew wants the pain.
Hey, I'm going with the Health Aid Kombucha, a bubbly probiotic tea cayenne cleanse.
All right.
That'll cleanse your shit ASAP.
There you go.
But I will say Wild Tonic,
Smooth.
the smoothest of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
smooth
And
Wild
it
Tonic.
tastes the most natural.
Yeah.
You can tell like these are kind of like, what is it really flavored with? That natural all
Yeah.
day.
All right.
If you're a starter, start with Wild Tonic. Then
Kim.
move up to Synergy.
That's Kombucha. We're officially as trendy, the trendiest podcast there is.
Yeah, hashtag Booch Boys.
As it is.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
So quickly wrapping up, we've gotten some amazing feedback from recommendations. And by the way, we are going to start posting these so we can give you guys a recommendation. We're getting around there too. So our Eat It, Drink It, Binge It segment, where we give you guys a recommendation on what we think you wear or what we think you should eat, wear, or something cool to drink, and something to binge, whether it's a movie, a show, podcast, book, TV, anything that we think you guys should consume. So, eat it.
Eat it.
What do you got, Lo?
Eat it. So on my fat shit, I love Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
And I do love breakfast foods. So I just had the Fruity Pebble French toast at Snacks and Yolks,
Fire.
and it was fire. It was like, it literally would take up all your fat and like carbs of the day, but it was 100% worth it.
So tell the people Stacks of Yolks is a breakfast place here in Las Vegas.
Yep, breakfast place here in Las Vegas.
There's how many of them now?
There's a couple.
There's a couple,
I think
yeah.
there's a couple.
Off the strip, guys. So if you come to Las Vegas or if you're from here, they're off the strip or check the locations. But it's an amazing restaurant. I've been there
Yeah.
too. I haven't had, was it Fruity Pebbles?
It's a Fruity Pebble French toast. I didn't even know it existed. I didn't even see it on the menu.
I mean,
but
I feel like you
he sent
can
it out.
put Fruity Pebbles.
He sent it out, and I was like, that's the one.
That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one.
Drew starting the day as healthy as possible.
Not going to end it as healthy as possible, though. So I went to lunch today at a French-inspired bakery called Cafe, I want to say Briz? Brezich? Breze?
Oh, so
It's B-R-E-I-Z-H. Brez, however you pronounce that. Anyway.
Okay.
Bread.
Yeah, Brez.
Bread.
That's Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, that's Italian, by the way. I had a French, also going to fucking ruin this pronunciation, galette, G-A-L-E-T-T.
Gillette razors.
Similar, yeah. So a galet. I'm assuming because it's French. It's literally like a square crepe, and
Okay.
in the middle they had prosciutto, melted cheese, potatoes, and like a nice cream sauce.
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Wow.
Absolutely fucking phenomenal. Had a little nice cappuccino to go with it, but a French galette. Banger.
Galet, yeah.
Pretty much
Galet.
fucking
It'd
crepe.
be a silent T at the
Pretty
end.
much
Galet,
a crepe.
yeah.
So they said the only difference between a crepe and a galet
Galet.
is usually crepes are desserty,
Yeah.
and the galet are strictly
The savory.
Boom.
The savory version. Okay.
That's what
I
was
like that.
rocking
There it
with.
is.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
like that. So my Eat It is, so I've been trying to eat less dairy actually. And I do like ice cream, but if I eat regular ice cream a bunch too, I just get fat as shit.
For sure.
So vegan Halo Top, I was very skeptical at first, but the vegan Halo Top flavors are fire.
I'm not a Halo Top fan.
I mean, look, it's like not one of those things where it's perfect as good as regular ice cream.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
the flavors are really good. They have a bunch, and they actually have a lot of vegan versions. So it was made with coconut milk. And so I tried a couple of them. They have like a peanut butter cup. They have like birthday cake. They have a bunch of different ones too. So Halo Top vegan, and you can smash a bunch of it. And
Smash him, dude.
Smash it.
Kill a whole pint. Just
Whole
fucking
pint.
Go to the
big
gym
deal,
after that.
No
Like, it's
stress.
nothing.
So good. That's like my one sweet craving. I'm not a big sweets guy, but I mean they have regular flavors too, which I like. But the vegan ones are still really good, so I would try that. That's my Eat It. What do you got? What are you drinking?
So drinking wise, I went to Costco and I couldn't get water because it was all sold out. So I ended up getting some celery juice. Have you guys had celery juice?
Like,
Yeah, it's
Like a
disgusting.
juice of a celery?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it actually makes me feel good. I think it
Does it put a smile on your face?
puts a smile on my face. Actually puts a frown on my face first. But no, I've been drinking a lot of celery juice. So
That's a tough recommendation for people.
it's supposed to be
Like the best thing for you.
the best thing for you, right? It's
I
supposed
mean,
to, like,
yeah.
help you from getting sick. It's supposed to have probiotics or whatever.
Are
else
you doing
it's
like a
supposed to
shot? Or are you doing like a full?
I'm doing like a good 8 ounces.
Okay.
Like drinking celery juice.
Hey guys, this is a rough time. Be healthy.
Be healthy.
Be healthy.
Gross.
All right.
I don't recommend that one, by the way.
Yeah. Drew's out here stirring butter and coffee. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink celery juice, but I eat butter and coffee.
What are we talking about?
What are you drinking?
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Oh, my bad. Fuck me. I got a new pre-workout. Do you guys take pre-workout?
Go on.
Do you take pre-workout?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, anyway, there's this.
I take
I got
protein
a
powder.
new one. It's called Hyde, like Hyde Extreme, HYDE.
Okay.
400 milligrams of caffeine, niacin, everything else loaded. Bro, I took this.
Wired?
Well, 10 minutes later, I shit my brains out. By the way. Like I don't know what's in that pre-workout, but I was on the toilet just full on explosion. 400 milligrams of caffeine. I was bouncing off the fucking walls in the gym.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Watermelon flavor. I
do
don't
it.
know.
400 milligrams of caffeine.
400.
I crashed.
took what,
and
a
I'm,
little
like,
mini
miserable
scoop?
after that.
Yeah, just one. Yeah, little tiny scoop. It says take half to assess your tolerance. I was like, fuck that, full
How
scoop.
fucking hardcore are you? Do you just go straight powder to the
No,
dome?
I can't do that, dude. I see the. I see
mix
the.
it You see
people do that
Yeah,
shit?
I
It's
see- I
fucking
even
crazy.
see girls trying to do that shit. Not attractive girls
Yeah.
don't do that. Also, especially if it
fucking
like
powder.
makes you go to the toilet like that. Nah.
No. Well, 400 milligrams of caffeine is like 6 cups of coffee.
Yeah. So, but anyway, bouncing off the fucking walls.
Yeah.
So
at the
that's your
gym.
recommendation if you want to bounce off the walls.
That's just what I was drinking.
Guys,
I had
take it
today,
in.
and I
Take
was
it
like,
and follow the nutrition facts when it says on the back of serving size.
half a scoop.
What's it called? Hide.
Nobody's drinking any of this shit. Hide, celery juice. Like
yeah,
this is
for instance. But mine is
Kombucha.
way better for the times, by the way, too. So it's St. Patty's Day around the corner. I'm not being brand specific, but Ambrose is actually made from Irish whiskey. But no, I'm saying,
course.
yeah,
Of
no,
course.
notice. I'm not saying drinking Ambrose. Drink Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey right now. That's the thing. It's St. Patty's Day.
Do you have a favorite?
yeah.
Look,
Don't just say Irish whiskey. Give us a favorite, Jeff.
Teeling whiskey.
Oh, Tealing's good.
Okay.
Teeling whiskey,
Yeah.
big fan. I think their whole family puts out an incredible product. I think the mainstream ones are great. As long as you're drinking Irish whiskey this week, I think that's the recommendation. Teeling is one of my favorites, so I would go out there and do it. But this is the time. St. Patty's Day. I know it's a little bit weird now with everything going on, but like people should still celebrate in whatever way they're going to do.
We're just gonna celebrate in their houses.
yeah, house party.
Yeah.
On lockdown, dude.
You're gonna buy your own green fucking
Yeah.
food dye and put it in your beer.
Yeah,
In
but
your
I was saying
fucking
since
whiskey.
we use Irish whiskey base, I became a lot more educated, and we took trips to Ireland, and it's so cool how they do everything out there. It's like my first like real distillery tour of Ireland that I've ever done.
Did you wear a
And,
kilt?
I did not wear a kilt.
That's
That's
Scotland.
Scotland.
That's Scotland, by the way.
Scotland. That was racist.
That was
racist.
Scotland, by the way.
Yes. All right, go out and drink your Irish whiskey before you drink celery juice. That's for damn sure. Before you want your heart to explode. All right, what are you binging?
Binging. All right, this is really dumb, but it's actually really good. I was at Omnia and everybody's using hand sanitizer. I think I found my favorite hand sanitizer that I'm binging now. It's called Island Margarita. You can get it at
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works.
Well, can you really?
Yeah, 100%. It's right there.
That was a
Wow, we got some thunder out
There's
here,
some thunder
guys.
going on. But yo, it literally smells like heaven. It's really good. Like, so back in the day, everybody
I guess is this considered a binge? Can you put a
yeah, I'm using the shit out
consumer product in there? All right, well, it qualifies.
I'm binging the shit out of it.
Qualifies.
But so everybody used to use like cucumber melon like it was crazy. This is the next one. This is the one.
So what's the flavor?
Island Margarita hand sanitizer.
All right, hey guys, hand sanitizer is really important right now, actually. So binge the shit out of hand sanitizer.
And if you're gonna do one that smells delicious, you want that one.
Island Margarita.
Island Margarita.
All right.
I'm binging that product.
How did Single Low enjoy Omni on Tuesday?
It was a blast.
Nice.
Saw all the stories.
Yo,
The girls
my
in the
man-
jerseys.
Good for you. Hey,
And-
by the
and
way,
I was in Jersey.
hold on. I would like to say Drew is back. Joins a podcast with me and you, and is back full force in that life form. There is a jersey for you.
There is a jersey for
Yes,
you.
There is a jersey for you.
So they said, he was like, you have a jersey too? Jeff has a jersey as well.
Yeah, of course.
They were like, we didn't think they were coming, so we didn't give them to him, but we have their jerseys.
For where?
I have your
For
jersey.
the Omni
for the party
party
that
on
already
Tuesday.
happened.
I never got invited.
I know.
Yeah, you have a jersey there.
They were
but-
supposed to drop you off a jersey and they never did.
I would have went.
Yeah.
Yo, you're
No, you
hot.
wouldn't have.
And Andy was in town. He
Yeah,
went.
he wouldn't have gone. Drew wouldn't have gone.
I would have
was-
went. If
yo.
they would have delivered me a jersey, I would have went 100.
Honestly,
Okay.
they crushed
Well,
it.
they made you a
Sour
jersey.
milk.
Who's
got the jersey?
I'll bring it to you.
Who has the jersey?
I'll bring it to you. Bryce has it.
Bryce has it, yeah.
Bryce
Anyway.
has it.
Off
yeah.
topic, but
But you're hot again in these streets.
Yeah. What are you binging?
you know what? I didn't do a lot of binging last week because I was so busy doing set up the nursery. But at the baby shower, instead of having, it was my girl's idea. Instead of giving like a card,
Yeah.
it was buy a small baby book, and write a little message inside the baby
Oh,
book.
that's dope.
I got a shit ton of like cool little funny dad books. I came across one of the books that one of my friends got me, and it said, "Go the fuck to sleep," and it's like a cool cartoon
I've seen
book
this, I've
with
seen
this.
like little fun inserts, and like at the end of everything, it's like, "Oh, and look at the stars, and while you find a gift to keep, but please shut the fuck up and go to sleep."
That's
And
good.
It's a book I'm going to read the baby when he
It's
comes.
amazing.
So that's what
That's
we're
actually
binging.
this. Hey,
dad books.
people need recommendations.
Hot-ass
People need
dad books. dude.
That's hot.
dad binging recommendations. Wow.
We might do a little subset dad spin-off of,
Yeah.
of the residency once you guys have babies.
total demo. Yeah, we'll
There
see.
you go.
We're on our way.
Well, we'll see you guys in 10
Yeah.
years.
I'm a little closer
I'll see
behind
you guys
you.
in 10
Yeah.
years, for sure.
All right, my last binge it ended out here too. Actually, mine's kind of it's a movie. It's a little dark, but it's called Dark Waters. It's about the DuPont catastrophe where they were poisoning the lakes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
And it was like when they were, it was the birth of Teflon. When they introduced Teflon to the United States market, it was actually super poisonous, or what the chemicals they were using were super poisonous, and they were dumping them in the water, and it was literally giving this entire town cancer. And the story was actually more recent. It was going on in our lifetime, and I guess we were younger, and I wasn't really paying attention too much, and I heard about it. And this movie goes into it. Unbelievable movie. It's called Dark Waters. It's really, really, really good.
It's like a documentary?
No, it's a
it's a
movie.
Got
It's a
it.
full movie about
Based on
it.
a true story.
Based on the
Got
true
it,
story
got
too, and extreme. They really walk you through how long it took and the power of these crazy companies that have the money to really draw these things out to and make the people who are suing them in class actions quit. So it was crazy to see the whole story from start to finish too. So Dark Waters, go check that out. Good movie. Now if everyone's staying home and stuff too, pop a quick movie on.
Pop that movie
There it
on,
is.
smash some kombucha. You're
Yes,
good to go.
you did it. Wow, guys, we got to another episode. This is unbelievable.
Bang,
Everybody, thank
Crushing
you
these,
again.
dude.
Thank you again for listening, for subscribing, for watching, for following.
Be safe out
like
there.
I said, be safe out there. It's a tough time.
Wash those hands.
Be
Wash
smart.
those
Just
hands.
be smart.
Yeah. Look, everyone's going to be fine. We're all about it. We'll
Chill
see you
out.
next week. Thank you.
Cheers.
Later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The boots.
Kombucha, cheers.
Got this music poppin', now I'm needing checks. Told my mama she don't even gotta stress.